What is up, friends? Thanks for tuning back into Blanco Bronco Adventures. And today we're in the shop. It's cold out here. I got an update for you on the Blanco. Our friends over at BMC, you remember those lights that like went right down here in the danger zone? They've improved them. They sent them to us to test, and we tested them. Gentle, mild testing, nothing major, you know. And they took a beating. I've already got them off the Bronco because I wanted to show you here on the bench. If I can't break these lights, you can't break them either. Links in the description where you can get them. Let me show you how nice we were to these poor lights. And they took it. So here it is. The BMC light. This was the passenger side light. And well, you can see that it took on a little bit of, you know, action. Broke the surround to our rigid light, but our rigid light did not fail, nor did it break the seal and get moisture inside here. This light still works, the amber halo and the white light. Now, our side lights, they took a little bit of, you know, right there. That's the problem. Because that happened, well, it allowed the thing to concave a little bit. So we needed some more support. Also, you know, you can tell this isn't square. I put my micrometer on it and it's bent. But these still work. Had zero issues with them other than, you know, research and design. These were amber with a white light. Now, funny thing is, did you know that it is actually frowned upon by law enforcement to have amber as a runner light on the back of a vehicle? Yeah, I didn't know it either. We had some issues. I wired these amber lights up to always be runners. Daylight runner lights come on, BMC ambers came on. Those weren't so much the problem because they were fairly mild light. But where we had the issue was our body gap filler. The amber lights in there were so bright that, I mean, it would blind you. So along with fixing with these BMCs, we're gonna switch out those amber lights on the body filler for white. Then when the BMC lights come on, so does the body gap filler. So we're just gonna do some wiring today and update it. But look at these new lights, and we made some changes to our colors. Check it out. Right here from our friends at BMC, a fresh set of their Bronco lights. Now, where the improvements have been made is in the key spot, right underneath our side light. Now, you have basically a skid plate built in to your BMC light to help protect that edge. Now, the amber halo in there, that's no more. We want to not be breaking the law. So these ones have a red halo in it. You can pick your option. What do you want, guy? That's what you're gonna get. Click the button. But when these come on, they're gonna come on with the brake lights. I think that is gonna solve our problem and be, you know, law compliant, code compliant. I don't want to get pulled over is what I'm saying. We're gonna fix up this. Now, I'm gonna show you the way to take the Bronco bumper off. If you have a Bronco, you know that the bumper on these things is chintzy. It is junk. I mean, Ford, you could have done a better job. You didn't, that's fine. We have aftermarket for a reason, but I'll show you the easiest way to remove your Bronco bumper on any new 6G Bronco right now. First things first, you gotta reach in here. Your wire, if you have the sensors, disconnect it like that. Get that out of the way. Same thing on the passenger side. Disconnected. So now that you have your wiring disconnected for, you know, your sensors, to remove the bumper, it's just such a simple process on these Broncos. They're high quality. You just gotta, just like that. And then you have all the room to get in and hook up your new BMC lights. Now I'm gonna show you a little bit of wiring. That was the easiest bumper removal I've ever done. Thanks, Ford. All right, we're moving right along on our wiring. These BMC lights, as you remember, sit right down here with the tow hook. You know, right there. Now the cool part with all these lights is they are literally plug and play. You get a waterproof connector. Comes right with the setup. Let me show you. BMC sends you all the necessary wiring to get the job done. There is enough wiring that you can easily go all the way up to the front of the Bronco, to the back, and then it tees right off for the other side. It is perfect. So I got the amber lights taken out of our body gap filler piece. Now we're, you know, with the times, with the law. I don't know what I'm saying, but we got wiring to connect. When the white light comes on in our BMC, I want all these white lights to come on as well. Wiring's plug and play. You know me. I make things a little bit harder than they need to be. So I'm going to take the wiring and just cut it off and wire in the other lights with it. Probably not recommended, but that's what I'm going to do. Then when we hit the brakes, the light's going to light up. It's going to be awesome. Let me show you what we're going to do here. Alrighty, so I got my BMC mocked into place. Now, the coolest part is you guys don't have to do this portion of it, this plug and play kit. I'm just making it a little more difficult because I'm me. I have other lights that I want to have come on with these, so let's cut and chop. I don't know, figure it out. Anyway, you don't have to worry about this part, but I'm going to show you how to do it. This is what we got. We got our BMC light, got our waterproof connector right there. Then I just cut it off, you know, expose the wires. Then I kind of think I'm going to end up routing this kind of up here, so that way when the bumper goes back on, it's got plenty of clearance. So now I just take the wiring that's ran up to my auxiliary switch and I'll chop it about right there, add in my next wire with all three of these, and then you're set. Watch. I don't know what I'm doing, is what I'm saying, but we're figuring it out. It's just wiring. It's easy. No. Oh, professional. Alrighty, so got the wiring done. Now, before I get too far, too excited, and do the other side, I want to make sure that these lights actually work. So auxiliary number 4 should turn on now my BMC and the body gap filler lights. So let's test that idea. I don't know if you can see. Where's Monica when I need her? Well, that works. Auxiliary number 4. Pretty confident in my wiring. Can't guarantee, you know, nothing though. You never know. All right, we got power. Number 4. Do we have lights? I see lights. I see lights. I see all the lights. Nice. So now we got our BMC side lights, rigid lights. Them are bright. And then, of course, the bumper gap filler thingies, lights. So we did something right on the wiring. Good job, guys. That's thanks to you, not me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to keep doing it. All right, making progress. I've got the passenger BMC light installed. Now, the part of wiring that you will have to do is for, in our case, the red halo that's going to be a brake light. You can decide what you want that to be. If you pick amber and you want it to be a chase light, you could still wire it up to an auxiliary switch. Like I say, we don't want to get in trouble, so we're getting rid of the ambers altogether on the rear. In our case, red brake light. Yeah, no, makes sense, I think. I don't know, it'd be kind of cool. So they've set it up really simple. Let me show you. This white wire coming off of the BMC. So what I've done is it runs up and I've hit a little junction box, butt connector. Fancy, not really. Then this white wire runs all the way along and it comes over to the passenger side BMC light. So that wire is going to connect both of the BMCs together for our halo. Then is what I've done is I've added in another wire, black. Switch to black wire. Why? Because I'm out of white. It's fine. Then pulled that down through the frame and it pops out right here. Now on my trailer hitch connection, we're going to take and find the brake light wire from coming off of here, our XK Glow, brake light. So I'm gonna tap into that. Then when we hit the brakes, these should light up, I think. I don't have help here to tell me if when I hit the brakes, these light up. I'm gonna trust you guys to tell me if that works. So now I've just got to pull apart the taped up wire that I did and tap it in, and we're set, I think. I don't know. Come on, help me. Really, the question is, how many strippers does a guy need on one job? I got one. I got two. Oh, brought home a third. And, just some regular old dikes. They all have the purpose. I haven't found a tool that does everything I want it to, like each one of these individually. So I just keep them all around. Tell me, you guys know what's good out there. Tell me, comments below, what kind of wire stripper, cutter, and crimper, most important, is out there? Like, I want the hot rod of wiring. I don't know what that is, but I want it. See, like right now, I got a cut wire, use the side dike. That's fine. Need to strip it. Well, these Harbor Freight ones tend to be a better stripper portion. And then when it comes time to actually crimping it, this was my go-to, has the crimpers up here versus down low. I like that. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, tell me, what's a better tool? One tool for all the jobs. I don't know. Okay, so they're hooked up, allegedly. We need to test them. I don't know how to know, but you gotta tell me, I think is what I'm saying. Ignition. Well, let's test auxiliary number 4 first. Did it do the thing? I can check that while I'm, yeah, look at that. Super bright. All the blindage. Don't bright me at night. I'll bright you back while I'm in front of you. Sucker. All right. Now, oh, no tunes. Okay. Brake lights. Did it? I can't see. I can't see. How can I test this by myself? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to lock it and see if they do the thing. Oh yeah! I barely seen them. Do it again. Yeah. That is cool. I like the red down low. Just gives you a little something, Yeah. I wonder if hazards, do they flash the brake light? I don't know. These lights are awesome. Where's the hazard button? Let's see. Oh yeah, they do. Look at that. Of course, we got our spare tire cover on, so you can't see much of that, but that is awesome. Now, I just need to properly install the bumper and, make it to where you just can't punt it off, because that's not right. So, get the bumper on. You gotta check out BMC Lights. Get off your couch. Go create an adventure. We'll see you next time. Oh, wow. So much better when you use the right bolt.
Bronco Adventures.